Hello YouTubers, Rogue Monkey Jr. here. Today I'm introducing my new video series, which is a naked gun gameplay. So basically, I'm just going to use the gun stock with no attachments. I'm going to talk about how it plays out, how I found the iron sights, and then I'm going to show you guys how I like to run the gun, what attachments I use, and how effective you can be with it. So first of all, I'm just going to talk about the stats of the Scar H real quick. The Scar H has a max damage of 33 damage per shot, which means you can kill an enemy in 2 shots, provided of course you score a headshot on the player. If not, it could take you 3 or 4 shots, depending on where you hit the guy. If you hit him in the chest or in like the foot or the leg or something, you get reduced damage compared to if you get a body shot or a headshot. The time to kill with this gun is pretty decent thanks to the high damage model. Of course, the damage for this gun does go down to 21.6 damage at 60 meters and up. So that means you're going to require 5 shots to kill an enemy if you don't score a headshot. The muzzle velocity is alright. It clocks in at around 500 meters per second. It has a pretty low rate of fire compared to a lot of the other assault rifles. It has 600 RPM. So if you get into a firefight and miss the first shot or two, you might just lose that firefight, considering that the other player more than likely has an assault rifle with a higher rate of fire. Unless of course the enemy player is completely oblivious to what is happening and like what he's doing, and he just doesn't know what you're shooting at him, then you're just going to win that because you're obviously doing more damage than he is. The recoil isn't too bad either. It's got an equal pull to the left and to the right of 0.225, but it has a vertical recoil of 0.5. So that's kind of high. It might kick a little bit, but it's not anything that you can't control. What will probably hinder your recoil is the first shot multiplier, which means that every time you take a first shot with the Scar H, it's going to multiply the 0.5 vertical recoil by 1.75. So you probably don't want to use this gun on single shot because it's going to kick quite a bit vertically, and you might miss a lot of shots because of that. Now, as for the iron sights on this gun, they're not too bad because the metal housing around it isn't that bad, so it doesn't block off much of your screen vertically, but it's just so long and high that it blocks a lot of, let's say you're looking at a soldier, you probably won't be able to see him at all other than that little hole that the iron sight provides. It's kind of annoying because most of the time you're trying to shoot him, and then if your gun starts going up, then you're fucked. You just can't see the guy anymore. And considering this gun has a lot of vertical recoil, that might happen to you more often than it doesn't. I had a couple of moments in my gameplay with the Scar H that I actually couldn't see really where I was shooting, and I got the kill anyways, but that was just pure luck. But other than that, this gun has pretty decent hipfire. I got a couple of hipfire kills in there. What really might be the saving grace of this gun is its really fast reload time. I think it has one of the fastest short reload times for all of the assault rifles. I'm not sure, but considering you only have 21 shots in the clip, including the shot in the chamber, that's not a whole lot of shots to deal with. If you miss a couple of shots, you might not be able to deal with that many enemies back to back, maybe 2 or 3 maximum. I got a couple of times that I managed to kill 2 or 3 guys in a row using the same clip, but that didn't happen very often, especially not when I was using it stock. But a lot of times that 1.9 second short reload saved my ass, because there was guys rounding the corner like no tomorrow. It seemed to be unlimited supplies of enemy. And of course, if you manage to empty the clip altogether, it's not that bad. It clocks in at 2.4 second reload when your gun is empty, which is not that bad. So now we're going to talk about the attachments that I use on this gun. Of course, I don't run this gun stock. I just use my favorite RDS, which is the Coyote red dot sight. I just find it the best because it has so little metal housing around it, and it gives you a lot of field of view compared to the red dot sight, the regular one, which is the US version of the red dot sight. It has a lot more metal housing around the sight, and it blocks off part of your screen on each side. I just like the Coyote a lot more. Sometimes I use the Cobra. It depends how I feel. Sometimes I play better with the Cobra, sometimes I play better with the Coyote. Other than that, I put a laser sight on the gun. just because it increases hipfire accuracy. I actually turn it on and off pretty regularly just so people don't spot me all that much. I don't use a barrel because since the patch, a few patches ago, the barrel attachments seem to affect your bullet recovery, like the bullet spread recovery, which is pretty bad. You don't really want a hard time recovering from bullet spread, because that's just going to mean your shots are going to go in a bigger cone of fire compared to having the stock, and I feel like the stock barrel just plays out better. I don't equip a silencer because I feel like it shoots too slow, like the bullets don't reach my enemy fast enough, and that might affect my long range kills. And for the underbarrel, I just went with the potato grip, just for when I'm shooting full automatic, if I'm in really close range. Other than that, I try to tap fire this gun more, because I feel like I'm more accurate with shooting this gun this way. But it plays out really good. I really like this gun. It has a high damage model. You can get kills fast with it. People don't really suspect that you can like get 2 or 3 shotted by this gun, but it's pretty damn possible all the time. If you play conservatively and you don't always go in the front lines, you're going to surprise a lot of your enemies by doing so well with this gun. I got a couple of moments I was getting 4 or 5 kills in a row, and they just couldn't do much about it because I was scoring those headshots, and the time to kill when you get a headshot with this gun is ridiculously low, like 2 shots and he's gone. So that really helps out. But yeah, other than the fact that it shoots kind of slow and it's got a pretty low magazine size, this gun is, I like this gun. I use it a lot, more when I'm playing a little bit longer range. But yeah, I would suggest this gun. This is how I like to run the Scar H. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys like to run the Scar H. And until the next video, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.